space where we see what we call objective facts. So when we know everything formed, that's why we always use that egg. You know, we know what an egg is. When we break that egg, we see liquid. We see a yellow yolk. But you see a chicken lie down on that egg, and after 21 days, you see a chicken comes out of that egg. So it's the same thing with our thought, you know, because our focus it either can be directed or it can be scattered. It's either scattered or direct. But because our focus are scattered, we can't really get that energy to, you know, so the chicken and the egg for that 21 day is like when you are focusing on your goal. You're saying, I want, this is my objective. And that's what you're focusing on. And that's what happened. Your focus now become direct, not scattered. And that's when you will be a conscious creator. You guarding your mind. You know, thoughts that you don't want to make it pass you like a bus, which pass you at the bus stop. That's not the bus you're waiting on. When your bus come, you know that's my bus. I'm waiting on number 54. So all the other buses, they're just gonna pass. And that's all you need to make thoughts be. You don't let them linger, you just let them pass. Because you are in a field of thoughts.
Yes.
That's what we are, in a field. So you must just know your objective and stuck to that. And as long as you persist, even when everything look dark, you know, yeah, even when it look like everything gonna break,
yes,
you just keep persisting. Never fail. It never fail. It's the law. It's the law. Just like the day and the night. You know? Yeah?
100%. There you go. 100%. Could have said it. Couldn't have said it better. Thank you, Jablis. Gun rising. Coroner's Raw. How you doing?
Great rising, DJ Grace Tokos.
Great
Ah,
rising.
I go on, my brother.
welcome again to the beautiful face of heaven.
Man. You say DJ Grace, somebody told me I was listening DJ Grace yesterday and I was crying. I was crying. She
It's
had me
happening.
crying when
It's
I look at that
happening.
beautiful lady and what she's doing. I know this cry that I'm a man, but I had to cry. I'm like, wow. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Like, wow. Cry.
DJ
That's how I
Grace.
feel too. That's how I feel too when I see how the beautiful souls doing what I do. That's how I feel proud. I feel good. I feel good as well. Really good, because they could choose to do some other things. You see what I say? Yeah, so that's the way I feel too. Yeah.
Man, him
DJ
saying cry, man, and he was ashamed of crying. I'm like,
DJ
wow.
Grace. Me, I don't cry. Yeah. You see, me, I don't cry. Okay. But I keep reminding you, I passed through you to find myself in heaven. You are the face of heaven. You are everything any man born from a womb desires, admires, wants, dreams of as a woman. You are the dream that God presented to man, that this is woman. You are what got all of us crazy.
Of course. Of
Yes.
course.
So
Of course.
this is heaven, the place where, okay, thoughts dissipate. Life no longer exists because you are where you
Mute your
want to
mic,
be.
Jablis. Hold on. Your background, Jablis. Mute your mic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah.
You see, this is where you want to be. because you only want to be where those who are supposed to be there can see you. You know, so even me, this welcome to heaven, welcome to heaven. It's like Jabli said, you have an idea, you incubate it. 21 days, I'll be saying every day, welcome to heaven for 21 days. And then 21 days time, everybody that is listening to me will be in heaven. That's simple.
It's simple. That's it, for true, for true.
Your thoughts create your reality. Speak your life in motion. It happens.
Yeah, 100%. Yes, Rebecca. And remember that we have been taken out of our natural habitat, yeah. All of us supposed to, enjoy our human experiences, just living in abundance, being happy, living righteous, clean life. So it's not about, oh, she's beautiful and she's doing that. That's what all of us is supposed to be doing. So when
Exactly.
somebody really see that, really they really don't understand the thing. You get what I'm saying? They don't
Mm-hmm.
reach to understand. Say, listen to me. All of us should be living in that way, basically. You get what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with the outer appearance. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with the outer appearance. So that is what people need to understand. So looking the looking the look grace, looking like the true divine goddess that you are. Thanks, Chris. As you're talking about thoughts that create imagination, yeah. Imagination create reality, yeah. You know, um, I was having some conversation with this person for months, and I was saying to him that, listen to me, stop focus on those things that you're focusing on, because yesterday that way of those things you're focusing on is going to be your worst nightmare. Now you have all these information. You say you have all the knowledge and you're wise. Why not apply those knowledge to your life? You get what I'm saying? So you can be in a better place. You understand me? You keep focusing and focusing and focusing and the problem. And then I got a news that him end up somewhere where him not end up the same place. So I tell him, say, listen to me. If you're constantly focusing on what you're focusing on, this is where you're gonna end up. You understand me, I say? Because that's so away all your focus going. Anyways, we know how the mind work. We are creators and we can recreate any situation, anything we can recreate. So I said to ourselves, listen to me. This is what you're gonna do for that person, regardless he's in that situation. You see where you see him there right now? You know him there at all. But you're going to recreate. You are going to see that person coming out of where he is, and he's going to be coming back to you and telling you thanks for helping me to come out of where I'm in. I said, don't focus on that. Forget about everything else. Just focusing on you eat. Just focusing on seeing him coming out and telling you thanks. I am happy to be where you're at again. You understand? No focus on nothing else. Because imagination creates reality and we can recreate that. So it doesn't matter what situation it is. You get what I'm saying? Doesn't matter what situation it is. But only if some people just understand when we say, don't focus, don't put your focus, don't direct the energy in certain place where the thought go, the energy flow. You understand? Don't focus on it. You know what happened to me about 3, 4 weeks ago? Me as somebody who don't really think about my problems, from ever since we know myself. Me more we take on people problem and try to help them, yeah? And I was having a conversation, and the conversation just bring me, I start thinking about, a little thing I want to sort out. And I feel my body start feel away. My heart start rate fast. Me have to snap out a bit and remember those imagination we already create and I wait for it manifest. I say, Grace, remember this is what you want. Snap out a bit quick. And me snap out a bit and not go back in that. You get what me I say? Me start feel broken, my heart start race fast. It happened so fast. And I'm like, no, no, mm-mm. I'm gonna keep focus on the price. Because the minute my gone back, can give the attention to the problem, is more problem. You understand? Is more problem. So that is why you see when people even pray, them have a problem seeing what they're praying for come true. Them have a problem for seeing it manifesting because you will speak out in existence or your prayer or whatever you do, and then as you're done pray, couple hours pass, you start thinking on the problem again. Lord, all the bills I got pay. Lord, where the next that come from? Just speak and leave it, man. Leave it. No worry about how it will come or when it will come. Just know say it will come and it will come the right time. You know what I'm saying? I have too much experiences for me sit down and worry about my problem. When any issue come up, that's the only time you look back and say, Grace, how did you deal with that? Quick and fast. I saw you deal with it and right? That is what you did? Okay, just do it again, Grace. It will happen again the same way for you. Don't worry about the problem. That's the only time you look back, That's the only time you look back and say, wait, me have something to deal with. How did I deal with it? You get what I'm saying? Simple. Jobless. Big up in yourself for the love.
Yeah, man. You have to just know, say, we are too distracted, So we need to avoid distraction. Yeah, man. We have to know, say, concentration is a skill, and that's supposed to be our daily work. Make focus a daily habit. Yeah, man. Make focus a daily habit. Then that will make you become conscious of what you are doing. Before you go to sleep, you revise what you did and see how you could make it better, and see what you could do to make it better. And that's you falling asleep. And tomorrow when you wake up, it's going to be a beautiful experience because you're going to see something where say, yo, you didn't even know yesterday. And you are now conscious. And now you can even revise back to even in times when things used to happen and realize why that happened. And from now on, you would never turn back because now you have experienced conscious awareness. You do it consciously and come to realize, wow, and you do it again and do it again, and and anything you continue doing, you're gonna become good at it. We all have habits. That's our nature. That's our nature. We are creatures of habit. But what habit do we have? Is the habit you have working for you, or is it working against you? You know, just like we make outside object stimulate us, when you're supposed to make inside stimulate you. Yeah. And when that thing come appear outside, I created that. So if it was to even go, say somebody steals your thing, you're the creator, so you know how to create another one.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't go kill somebody who you see or hurt somebody who you see. Because that's something that you create. Outer life bring that. And that's a energy which is conditioned, and it is not as much as the person who took it. Because the person who took it, him just don't know who he is. He's just a lost soul who need to be remembered. He need to be reminded who he is.
Yeah.
And that's why I say a lot of us, we have so much objective things and we think we know who we are. We don't know who we are. Enough of us are like kids with lots of toys. Yeah, you don't want to lose none of the toys them. So we are adult now in that state. Haven't grown up mentally. mentally disabled. Yeah, we're supposed to be mentally able. So we need
Mentally.
to unstimulate our brain from outside object and feed. You see, even in the Bible, it tell you, feed the sheep, feed my sheep. It means feed the mind, the thoughts. You understand what I mean? That's what it's talking about. Most of us thoughts are like what we like say, rambling sheep. Yeah, rambling sheep that have no shepherd. A sheep will not have no shepherd. So that's what we need to do. We need to feed our thoughts. We need to be shepherds of our thoughts. Yeah, like what you see, like your government. Yeah, like a president, like a security, like an army watching. You understand what I mean? No alien coming in. Yeah, yes.
Yeah, because it's true, you have to feed your thoughts. That's why I was sharing yesterday that I got a link, yeah, and I didn't even know that that link I got was a family member got murdered. Well, I'm a family member, but I saw the link, but because it's talking about murder, I didn't want to take in that. You know what I'm saying? So I left it because what I was doing was bringing me joy yesterday rising. I didn't want anything to spoil that. I'm glad my name open it. So a family member reached out to me and said, "Boy, haven't you open?" I said, "No, I don't open it because I see something about murder." You get what I'm saying? So he said, she's like, "Oh, I've been crying." I said, "See, this is why I don't subscribe to the news, to certain things I see on social media, certain music, certain movie,
Well,
certain things that people talk about, me not really take it in. Get what I'm
yeah,
saying? I
yeah.
don't take it
Real
in.
man. You have to let them go until you can deal with them because you
Yeah.
are at a place now where say nobody can dead. Somebody dying is like ice turning into water, or water turning into ice. It's just a transformation. You know that, but them don't know that. So how do I help these people? How do you understand what I mean? Them still be a state where you have to give them milk. You can't even give them a potato yet.
Mm-hmm.
One
True.
Not
better,
even
one
mashed
better.
potato.
Jablis, one better. Noah in the ark when the door is closed and the people are coming. Oh, please let us in the ark. Let us in the ark. They didn't believe. You see? Now
Mm-hmm.
they are coming back. Still in tears. No, you left tears. You retired from tears. Now you are living your happiness.
Yeah,
That is the story of the day. I am living my happiness. If you don't
yeah.
like it, create your own happiness.
You know what I tell people now, DJ Grace, who lost people, I tell them, look, wherever that person is, they're better off. If they were better off here, they would be here.
That's
So
it.
they're better off here.
True.
Mm.
You
You
have to speak the
definitely.
truth and speak it loud. You know the energy only transform. And you know that your consciousness keep you where you need to be at the time you need to be. And I tell you, people who dead and gone, they have helped me over here. They make me know what go happen tomorrow. So me know that from experience. And if they was over here, could them help me? No.
Nope.
They would even know say tomorrow this will go happen. And okay, then show me what go happen tomorrow. Because what? Them not have the body anymore that have them kept them in conditional state. Them come to know who them really is. And me tune into them. Because that's what we are, frequency. You can tune into anything. Just
Not
like in
true.
a dream. A Jamaica me there more time. In a me farm. How did I reach there? I'm there in my body in England. I'm down there feed all me pig them. I feed me rabbit. Rabbit them have hold for baby and all them something there. And then I'm bed me there. So who was that in down in Jamaica there? I have my body and everything down there. Hmm? So that's what I say. It's all dimension.
Yeah.
Dimension. And if you understand dimension and how to work in dimension. So if you understand that, okay, if I can do this in a dream when I'm awake, let me try it consciously and see what happens. Let me live a week like this and see what happens. People don't do these things.
Yep. Yep.
Like me say, if you stay upon the chicken egg for 5 days, the egg now go hatch. 10 days in now hatch. You have to do the full cycle. If the woman pregnant for 4 months, and that's it, the baby premature. So people not going